I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh dear. Excuse me. Right. Well, this will be fun. Oh, I just realized I have no control over the chat. Shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully it shouldn't be that bad. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, what's been happening the last week? This week. Bullshit as usual. Bullshit's been happening. Awesome bullshit. There's a lot of stuff that went wrong last week, and I'm going to get to that. I just wanted to address the fact that there has been lots of bullshit. Essentially, a bit too much and unfairly ladled out bullshit. And yeah, it's crazy. It's just been crazy. I'm looking at the live chat now, by the way. I have no idea if anything's happening. Yeah. Well, the week started out pretty nicely. The day that I basically, well, the day after, the day after that I basically uploaded, the day after I did my LiveTUBBS. Well, I just can't. I can't speak now, which is great. The day after that I uploaded my the last LiveTUBBS weekly thing. I shot a couple of videos and stuff, and managed to edit one relatively quickly, and that was the introduction to Squash Week, and that was all very well and very fun and awesome and great and exciting. But basically, I did another video, uploaded the other one with the feet, because it was Squash Week and it was Feet Week, so there was those two things, and that happened, and that was good. That went down fairly well. I'm starting to get annoyed by a couple of things. So basically, there's been a lot of random. There's been a lot of random bullshit involving, well, people that are just being arseholes and just generally calling me names and stuff, and which means that I have to take extra time to moderate annoying comments and everything like that. Luckily, there's a spam filter built into YouTube's comment sections and stuff like that, so it does filter out a bunch of comments for me to review before they go on here. As well as doing that, there's a lot of people that have started to randomly put in their contact information in the comment section, and I would like people not to do that, because like you know, I don't think that people should be just willing to give out their personal information. If it's for like a blog or a website or even their own channel and stuff like that, then I will publish those comments and stuff like that, because that's basically effectively a shout out. So that's fine. I don't mind doing that. That's great. But if they put their phone numbers, their Snapchat information, their what's the other one? The WhatsApp. Oh, beauty again. I didn't get any sleep last night, really. I got a little bit of sleep. I got a bit of sleep this morning. That was nice. But yeah, a lot of people have started doing that. I don't know why, but they just have, and I don't publish those. But the annoying thing about it is also that I keep forgetting to copy them down. If somebody says to me, you know, contact me by, you know, sending me an email, something like that. First of all, that's telling me what to do, and second of all, like, you know, ask me to do things like that, you know, and third of all, it's not really a personal message to me if you post your personal information in the comments section of videos. It's just not. So yeah, It's really dark. It's deceptively dark out here. Essentially, the only thing that was making me appear on screen is the fact that the light from the monitors is reflecting off my white top, and it's reflected around the room and on my face and stuff. I'm not that red. That might just be on my preview, but I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. Something else I've noticed in the comment sections that people have started to basically, instead of demanding things by demanding things directly on to me by either sending me messages or being in the live chat. By the way, Jeffrey, I do see you there. I'm trying to get through what's happened this week, and then I will get on with the comments and questions and stuff like that. I can see that you've written, so hello. Please comment on what I'm saying. I don't mind that at all, because then it gives me something to read afterwards. But yeah, anyway, personal information. Yeah, people have started to basically demand things in the comments and stuff like that. And again, I don't normally mind that, because it's kind of I don't take that as a direct message at me to do something, you know. They're not yelling at me, or they're not like writing a message to me in all caps telling me to do something. So I normally don't mind those, and they normally like bleed through without the spam filter straight into the comment section. But I don't delete all of them. Unless they are absurd, sorry. Unless they are absurd, I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm not that tired. I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. So, okay. Yeah. All the comments basically are just it's starting to get on my nerves a little bit, but it basically isn't like it's not upsetting or anything. It's getting on my nerves a little bit. So if people could just stop doing that, that would be awesome. I don't mind if somebody says, you know, can you do something, because that's a request, that's an ask, that's fine, you know. But even that, if you basically keep doing that on a bunch of videos, not only is that spamming, but also you're basically just doing that and not saying what you liked about the video isn't helpful. It's not criticism at all. It's just really irritating. A lot of people basically have been saying, can you do, you know, they've just been giving me suggestions or telling me to do their suggestions, which is even more infuriating to me, because basically I write down all of the suggestions and the book is filling up, you know. There's only so much of that I can take before I just am like, fine, I'll try to do that, and then I just don't write it down. So yeah, that's irritating. I've been getting a lot of basically people just not saying what they like about the video, not saying what they really liked me doing in the video, what they would like to see more of in the video. They have basically just been giving me suggestions or criticism without telling me what they liked in the video or disliked. I don't mind, as long as it's some kind of criticism that is constructive in some way, you know. Just yeah, just lots of that. That's been happening a lot, and it's not just me. I basically I've had a couple I've had one person mention it on passing, and another person actually telling me while I've been chatting to them that basically that they have noticed that there's not been many positive comments anymore. They're all either, if they are positive, they're just very short, you know, love it or whatever, and or they're just nothing but criticism in the negative, or requests or orders to do stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know, Also, they had a problem with people disliking videos in general because they think that's stupid. It's like, which we've gone over. It is a thing. It's really irritating. When you basically just watch a video and then hit the dislike button and then write a mean comment, it's just stupid. I mean, why would you watch the video? If you don't like watching the video, then go away. Do not watch the video. I don't agree with the dislike button being on YouTube in the first place. You know, I understand why it's there, but I don't agree with that understanding. You know, so yeah, there's been random bullshit like that, and I can take it, but it's just kind of that's why I started noticing anyway. By the time I went to shoot something else, the memory was full up on my phone, and like I normally do when I upload something, when I record something and stuff like that, I basically dump all of the pictures from the memories on my cameras onto the computer and make a pic dump video for YouTube. So I edited that video and I did all that stuff, and then when I hit the upload video button, that's when this bullshit happened with the having to stream on some other channel, because I found out that I had a strike on my channel because basically a 3-year-old video has basically been flagged by somebody one too many times, and that doesn't like me. But basically is kind of, you know, I don't understand why, and that's a bummer for many reasons, because, well, this week that's coming up, which is guest week and cigar week, has basically was hinging on the fact that I had a live stream option on my channel. So yeah, I basically went to upload the pig dump video and then found out that there's a strike, did some research, found out why the strike had happened, and yeah, then that's all the bullshit that happened previously, and it's still hitting me. I still don't understand. I'm still a bit annoyed at it. So I basically just looked at my back catalog and I just I put up the human balloon video and stuff like that, with the hope that, well, the preview to it, with the hope that basically I will be able to salvage some bits that I haven't salvaged previously on my old channel, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days. I've basically been trying to download all that stuff. Because I'm downloading all that stuff, and it's actually doing it now, the computer's actually doing that now. That's why the bit rate might be a bit slower than usual. Although it's not streaming to as many people as usual, so basically it might not be that bad. Is a bit low, and why I haven't uploaded, because basically downloading something takes a lot of strain, especially out here in the middle of nowhere where the internet is still shitty. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still shitty. So yeah, why is it so dark? By the way, hi Colleen. Why is it so dark? It's night. The planet, I was going to say spins, but it rotates on its axis, meaning that half the planet is in the sunlight and half the planet is not in the sunlight. And we are coming to the end of the twilight period at the moment in the UK, and that's why it is dark. So that's what's been happening over the past couple of days. I've basically been trying to salvage and download the I'm sorry if that sounded condescending. It's just that, you know, that's why it's dark. I haven't turned the light on yet. The door's open, and this is all the light that is available to me is the laptop lights and what's left of the outside light, which isn't much. So yeah, I was just being a prick. I'm sorry. Anyway. yeah, that's what I've been up to for the last couple of days, and that's why there hasn't been any more uploads and stuff like that, and no more squishing things, which is a bummer for a bunch of people, especially since that video did so well. Like, holy crap! The video, the introduction to Squish Week was just, it blew me away, because I've gotten so much email. I've gotten, okay, so much, it's an exaggeration to my tiny channel, but essentially, like, I've gotten 5 emails and at least 10 grammar messages, basically, from people basically just praising the hell out of that video. So it was like, wow. I should do something new every week. And it's like, oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. What the moon? I'm sorry. So yeah, that's what's been happening today. This weekend has also been a bit screwed up, because plans are starting to happen, because it's festival season, and there's the 40s weekend, which is coming next weekend, and also the trip to Northampton, which is coming this weekend also. This weekend coming, not this weekend now, by the way. Yeah. So, well, I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, what's happening next week, or this week coming. And that is that there's no voting this time. There's no voting. You can vote if you want for next week's topic, but this week is guest week, and that's going to be great. Well, I think it's going to be great. Essentially, I've got high hopes for it, but I'm not super enthusiastic at the moment, because I've only got like I've got 2 people that are interested in basically doing guest week, and I was hoping for at least 3 or 4 people, you know, so that I could do one-on-one talking with people, just talking. It doesn't have to be about anything in particular. It's just chilling, talking about whatever they want to talk about. So we could talk about movies, we could talk about like we could talk about the bloody weather. I don't care. I just want to just relax and talk to like a few friends that I've made either on drama or just have in general. So yeah, it's a thing. I was thinking about basically doing an open, like just sending out the link in the chat room or something about like how to get onto Google Hangouts with me and stuff like that. But the problem with that is that I don't want this channel flagged, and I can't guarantee that somebody who doesn't like me is going to come onto this channel and then basically throw up a picture of a penis or something, and then get this channel flagged, you know? So I can't just do that, and I am really sorry about that. So I'm going to have to vet people, which I hate doing, but it's just one of those things. But no, it should be fun. Like I said, I was hoping to get like every day streaming with somebody, like just hanging out on camera, maybe some belly shows every now and again. Who knows? You know, that was going to be good. But like I said, there's only like a couple of people, and I'm not entirely sure if they're up for it all the way or not yet. If you are, by the way, and you are watching either this live or on playback, then let me know that you are up for it, and we shall schedule a day which to do it. There's no pressure though, guys. There's no pressure. If you do want to be part of the live streaming, by the way, this week coming, yeah, the day after today onwards for a week. If you do want to be part of that, then basically all you have to do is just send me an email or a message on Grummer or Facebook or any of those things. Basically, just telling me that you would like to be part of it. You would like to be either on camera, or you would like to be in voice chat or something, on Google Hangouts. It has to be on Google Hangouts because that's easier than setting up the Skype and the encoder and stuff, especially since this was a pain. You may notice that this episode is later than expected, and that's mainly because I had to set up the old channel, this old channel, for doing live streams, and I don't know why, but it was just crazy. I might shut the door and put the office in night mode soon, especially since I just saw a mosquito, which is great because mosquitoes are great and awesome, and I hate them. Anyway, go reading the chat. This will be a short one, by the way. I'm only going to be here for like half an hour, maybe an hour tops, and stuff like that. Jeffrey says, hi Tubbs, yeah, and yes, I agree. That's personal information. That, yeah, people shouldn't post their personal information. Jeffrey says, no problem, Tubbs. I'm enjoying listening to you, so that's cool. Well, that's nice. Jeffrey also says, people are so disrespectful and such idiots. They need to go away. I know, right? Some people are just, most people are assholes, but have niceness in them, and I just wish that people would show the niceness more than the arsehole side most of the time, but they don't. It's the other way around, and you know, that's life. That's just life. I'm trying not to yawn. It's really difficult to try not to yawn. And then Colin asks, why is it so dark? And then Jeffrey says, hi Colleen. So yes, that's all of the chat. I know, right? On my old channel, I'm so used to basically having to read the chat before it goes away, so I don't have to scroll and stuff like that. And I hate that because I'm missing the new chat. So yeah, but no. Also, I can't do anything like on this channel with like I can't do like all sorts of stuff on this channel. I don't know. That's okay. You can yawn if you want to. Well, I might have to. Especially since you said yawn. You have to bite something where you. See, just saying the word, I'm not going to say it again. Basically, is implied that it's cigar week as well, next week as well. But because I only have one, essentially, what's going to happen is that, like, on one of the days, when I have a cigar-friendly person or a guy who basically has their own cigar, I will have the cigar as well. I don't know. It's just been crazy. Just this, it's just thrown me for a loop. There was so much planned for guest week, and now it's all kind of a little bit screwed up. Especially since in September, which is only a couple months away, I was going to be on holiday. Well, I was going to be house sitting for my parents. They live in Cornwall, in the UK, and that is the nicest place, nicest part of the UK. So basically, it's got the sun, the sea, the you know, the beaches and the shops and all the quaint little. I don't like that I just said quaint, but you know what I mean. What people call quaint little seaside towns. It's also a cemetery as well. That I like to play Pokemon Go. I know that sounds mean, but it's a really nice place. There's been, I think there's been pictures. One of the pig dumps of it. I'm not sure though. How long have we had? We've already been over half an hour, 24 minutes. Oh. I'm sorry, it's just one of those days where I kind of don't want to do this. I kind of just want to get on with doing work. Okay. I just want to say that I know people don't. I know people don't use Twitter a lot. that watch my videos, that are subscribed to this channel particularly. So I just noticed that this moustache is really prominent and this one isn't. Weird. But Twitter is weird in that it basically gives you notifications when your friends post stuff and stuff, even though you've requested Twitter to specifically not do that. And I hate that. That bugs me. I don't know why. It just fills my phone up with notifications, so I don't know what's going on. I've already had to get rid of Tumblr because of the same reason. But I'm on Tumblr on the phone, so I mean on the computer. So yeah. Anybody want to talk about anything? Is everything okay? Anybody want to talk about anything? I've got lots of beer for next week. So yeah, that's fun. Essentially, unless I get like a scheduled time for people to join me and stuff, what I'm going to do is for guest week, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to post links on Grommer and the Pigpen, which is a Facebook group. And I'm going to basically just we'll do a quick vet, and then basically check out their stuff and make sure that they're not going to be not going to be dicks, literally, on the stream. And then basically I'm going to allow people to just join the stream, and it should be a lot more fun. It is nice that basically guest week is happening, because because I don't normally get a heads up that the guest week is happening. So essentially guest week kind of just happens. It normally just like we get a vote, and then it's guest week, and it's guest week that week, so I have no time to plan. No time to plan at all. But no, this time what's happened is that I had a week to prepare, but the problem is that I had bullshit happen this week. A lot of bullshit. So essentially it's unplanned. It's crazy. I am going to have to just quickly shut the door and put the light on. But I'm still here. Does anybody have a favorite video of the week? Did you like the Human Bloom preview better? Did you like I actually uploaded a lot last week. I'm giving myself I'm not giving myself enough credit, I don't think, because like out of the 6 days that I choose to upload, because normally I don't upload anything on Sundays, because it's normally just the weekly stuff, I uploaded the introduction to Squash Week, the foot squashing week, the pick dump, and the preview for the Human Balloon. So 4 out of 6, not bad, I guess. Oh. So yeah, if you have any ideas, if you have any favorites, let me know. Adorn me with comments and with praise on my video. I love them all tubs, but the squash video and the picked up are my favourites. Well, that's 2 out of 4. It's half the videos are your favourites. Which squash one? There's 2 squash ones. So I never understood that. I really wanted to get rid of my mustache. And then I remembered what a hideous face I have underneath my mustache. So I was like, nope. Hi Jeffrey, just curious, are you retired? Says Colleen. So that's a question for Jeff. I don't think he is. Yeah, the squish video was cute. Sorry, my leg was twitching. I'm not. That's why the camera was bouncing. I didn't know it did that much. It's making my whole desk shake. I'm not touching it. It's just it on the. It's my leg on the floor. It's my leg twitching. The belly squish video, is that your favourite? That's cool. That was a lot of fun to do. That was a lot of fun to edit. I was beginning the week with a high note. Before everything turned to shit. I don't know if you heard my disgust, by the way, but I made an ew sound because I accidentally touched a slug that was on the door when I reached out to pull the door shut. A fly just went past the camera. Get away. No, I wish, Colleen. I'm teaching private lessons when I can as you know. Ooh, that's cool. See, I wish I had a job like that. I have a car, so I keep doing it. I'm trying not to. It's just sort of something I do with my legs. You can hear it. This is my leg shaking. It's because I'm thinking about a song right now. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Chains. Oh, what is it? It's been in Guardian's Guide to the Galaxy 2. Tubbs is a Twitcher. I'm not. It's just when I'm tired or annoyed, you know. By the way, Daryl, if you're watching this or watching the playback, the Pokemon Go little thing, the clicker thing, it works. It works great. It's just that what it does is that I know people aren't. I know people that watch this channel basically don't play Pokemon Go or aren't interested. But it's just random bit of news for LiveTUBBS Weekly is that basically Dal got me a really nice present, and it's very cool. But I never really wanted one because I always assumed that like I like to interact more on my phone and stuff. But I actually used it in earnest today, and instead of just like using it while I'm holding it and holding the phone, I actually had it clipped onto my pocket when we were at the supermarket. And every now and again, while I was in the supermarket, I had to hit the badge because it was like a com badge, by the way. I had to hit the badge because I managed to catch Pokemon using just it, and it was cool. It works. It's great. The only problem with it is that basically it distinguishes between different kinds of Pokeballs. Like if you got normal Pokeballs, then basically it will use up all of your normal Pokeballs, and then say that you've run out of Pokeballs when you've run out of regular Pokeballs. The problem is that I've got about 200. Well, I've got about 100 each of Great Balls and Ultra Balls. So why can't they use those? I don't know. It just keeps telling me. It keeps telling me that basically I'm out of Pokeballs. I'm like, you've got 200 different balls. I don't mind if they're used up. I'm not saving them for anything. Fucking use them. But there's no way of going into the settings and changing it so that basically you can enable all balls. I know I've said balls so many times on the stream now, but I don't care. Oh, yawning. Not good, that's bad. That's a cool gift from Dale. Yeah. It was a cool gift. I do appreciate it. Like I said, though, I'm gonna have to try to stock up on my balls before I go away next weekend. My hair looks great. No, it doesn't. It might look good because of the low resolution, but in real life it doesn't. And on my preview camera, especially, my beard hair is especially ginger and orange. It's not really showing up in the. It's a tiny bit blurry in the preview. I've got the instant preview here, which is what my camera's picking up, and then I've got the playback, which is playing the chat, and it's just not. My hair it either needs to be a lot longer or a lot shorter, and because I normally go with the shorter look, so basically next time I cut my hair, I'm going to do that. Yeah, my hair questions. My mustache in particular is really irritating because, again, you can kind of see it on this side. It's doing a wavy line. It won't straighten out ever. Won't ever straighten out. Nope. And this side is just sticking out sideways. Irritating hair. I had a shower, by the way. I had an entire shower to get rid of this problem because it was driving me crazy. It still is. It might have to just be really badly trimmed. I don't know if many people know this, but like, you know how everybody has hair all over their face? You know, you got these tiny little hairs all over your face. Some people like pluck them, or they wax them and stuff like that. I just cut them off, but I have to do that every other day. Otherwise, I look like one of those wolf people, because I actually have that stupid condition where basically you get hair everywhere, every fucking where. Oh. So yeah, like you can't really see, but it's all blonde up here. It's all blonde all around here. No. There you can see it glittering kind of on my preview screen. Holy shit, it's really irritating. It's really annoying, and I fucking hate it. And yeah, it's just I fucking hate it. Are you going to wear your waistcoat and your nice hat for the 40s weekend? My nice hat. What hat do I have? Oh, I'm wearing my waistcoat, and I'll probably wear my cowboy hat because that just gives me the best protection against the sun. But it's not really a cowboy hat. It's an Outback. It's an Outback Stetson or something like that. It's actually like Australian or in origin or something. I'm guessing so. Anyway, it's got a kangaroo on it. But yeah, I'll be wearing that. That'll be fun. Yeah, waistcoat and the chain, and yeah, white shirt. I don't know if I'm going to wear the yellow waistcoat anymore because it doesn't fit really that well anymore. I'm not sure. Okay. There's no voting, by the way. Should I go through that? I might go through that just for people in the comment section. If you want to write down in the comment section what you want to vote for next week, not this week, because this week is guest week and cigar week. So if you want to vote for what you want next week, then I've got a surprise. The entirety of this list is now open because we have gone through all of the weeks. All of them, and there's lots. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 items on this list. So I'm just going to go through the list and I'm going to run away. You can vote in the chat if you want to, although I might not be able to read it before I leave. But I've got my pen. Yeah, my pen. So if you did want to vote here, then that's okay. If you want to vote in the chat, then in the comments below, then that's awesome too. Okay, so if you want to vote for any of the following, then all you have to write down is in the chat or in the comments is what you'd like. Just say which one you'd like, or say the thing and then week after it, which would be even better. But it's up to you. I honestly don't mind. I will count them as a vote, even if you say so. But they have to be these words. They can't be. If I say eating week, if you want eating week, then you have to say eating week, not food week. Okay. So yeah. If you want piggy noise week, then you have to say piggy noise week, not burp week. You know, or just piggy noise. You know, that's fine. Anyway. Eating week, Fat Daddy week, inflation week, belly play week, pup week, pipe week, live week, bloating week, workahog week, advice week, piggy noise week, cigar week, art week, feet week, guest week, balloon week, leather week, furry week, funnel week, or squish week. I'll just do that one more time so you understand. Not you people in the chat. I'm not talking to you people in the chat. You get it. You know. I'm talking about the people that are watching this on playback and stuff. But no, let me just do that again. There's eating week, Fat Daddy week, inflation week, belly play week. I lost where I was. Pup week, pipe week, live week, bloating week, workahog week, advice week, piggy noise week, cigar week, art week, feet week, guest week, balloon week, leather week, furry week, funnel week, or squish week. So I had to hold it further away because I'm long-sighted. So it's like having it this close wasn't helping. Jeffrey's already voted. That was quick. Oh, really? Fat Daddy week. Wow, shocking surprise. I'm shocked and surprised. There you go. If you want to vote again, Jeff, you can in the comments, and you can also vote in the next LiveTUBBS weekly stream if you want to. If you wanted to vote in any of the live streams at all, then that's great. That's fine. The votes add up. So yeah. Nope, I shouldn't have closed that. I'll put my big bookmark in it. Make sure that's there. Okay. So right out the gate, you always vote for Fat Daddy week straight away, which is fine. I don't mind that, honestly. Right, I'm going to run away. Thank you, Colleen and Jeffrey, for keeping me company. I do appreciate it. I did flash my belly just briefly. I don't know if anybody noticed. I'm doing the thing where I shake my leg again. Oh, what is the name of that song? Sorry, guys. I'm just going to have to look that up quickly. You know, if you don't love me, then you'll never Okay, I've got two of those. The Chain, Fleetwood Mac. That's what's currently stuck in my head. So just making sure that I've got it. Yeah, I have. Sleep is not the problem. He says, well, you. You guys know what song I'm talking about, though, don't you? Anyway, yeah. Thanks for being on with me. I will try to do the thing. Tummy flash. Why can't I? I'm tucking my shirt. It's a very long shirt, so it's super convenient for me. Anyway, guys, say bye, Tubbs. I said that with my lisp as well. With my lisp. I gotta stop. I gotta shut up. I'll shut up and just run away. You have to say bye, Tubbs. Remember, you have to say bye, Tubbs. Say bye, Tubbs. Bye, guys. Got my finger over the button. Bye, Jeff.